Hey everyone, my name is Anthony from the lifestyle brand Feral and Folk. The reason why I'm posting this video is just to kind of share this awesome road. It's a gravel road that I think would appeal to any adventure rider, nature seeker. I mean, you can do it on any motorcycle so long as you're comfortable riding on dirt roads. So we started here at Cafe 27, and it's a meetup, biker meetup bar, um, where you can stop here, look at vendors, listen to live music, look at motorcycles. I think the major events are on Sundays and Thursdays, but yeah, it's all you can look it up on Google Maps. It's just Cafe 27 by Griffin and Okeechobee Road. Alright, before we get into it, I'd like to point out that this route has already been posted on YouTube by a YouTuber called Florida Outdoor Adventures. And I think it's a great video. I think it's extremely entertaining, so definitely check it out. But for me, it kind of left more questions than answers. So I decided to make a video that's a little more detailed, and it gives you a better description as far as how to get there and what you'll see along the way. So hopefully it helps you all out. If you head north for about 22 miles from Cafe 27, you're gonna come across this spot, and it's basically just a marker on Google Maps called STA 3/4, and this is gonna mark the beginning of, I guess, the official trail that's gonna lead you to the gravel. But before we did that, we decided to stop here and just kind of look at the maps, just see where we were, and take a few photographs. If you like some of this stuff, you can always check out more. We're constantly posting new content at our Instagram, and the IG tag is FeralXFolk. So this is the road. This is the first stretch that's mostly paved, and it's about 14.2 miles. Most of it, I want to say like 70% of it is paved, and there, as you can see there's some cars, but the road is definitely wide enough where you can get on through without any hassle whatsoever. What I also noticed is that there was a few exits over to the right, or at least just kind of where the road, it seems to, like little paths where gravel starts. You can kind of see one right there. We just passed it, and yeah, there's plenty to explore out there. I mean, we didn't this trip, but I think we might the next video. So here we've officially hit the gravel, so we're both pretty stoked. And that right there is Sammy. He's the one filming. We decided to, for this stretch, this 14-mile stretch, we decided to switch bikes, and he has a 2013 Husky, and that's it right there. And he's riding my 1988 KLR 650 that I converted into a scrambler. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked that we're finally on some gravel. Big thanks to Sammy for recording this whole thing. Look at him looking fly in that Greetings from Florida Feral tee. Right there, I don't know if you noticed, there was to my right there was a road. So, and it's that whole trail is kind of full of these little sections where it looks like you can make a right and kind of go into the tall grass. But yeah, again, it's I think it's something that we're gonna have to go into and explore. Yeah, that's me grabbing the camera and giving you all a gratuitous crotch shot. But that's all we had. We just had that GoPro and decided to make the best of it, try to get some interesting shots.
Oh, there you go. Sammy has the camera, and bow, crotch shot. I forgot to mention too that on your right, when you're on this road, to your right is going to be the Holy Land Wildlife Management Area. And at first I thought it was holy as in Holy, Holy Land, but it's Holey, and I'm sure there's a bunch of Florida natives right now just kind of like wanting to choke me out for making that mistake. But I don't know. I mean, like I said, this is all like I've been here. I've been in the Everglades, and I mean, I grew up in South Florida, but there's always new things, I suppose. There you go, some more photographs. I would like to mention as well that Sammy's Husqvarna is for sale. That's the it's the TR650 2013. So if you're interested, drop us a comment, or you can hit us up through DM at our Instagram. And at this point, we have reached the second point of interest, which is the Rottenberger WMA Wildlife Management Area. And it's kind of tricky. I mean, when you look at it on maps, you'll see that you'll have to go over the bridge and over the Miami Canal and then make your first right, because when you're there, you're gonna notice that there's two canals, and one for us at least seemed larger, and we thought that might have been the Miami Canal, but it's not. Just kind of, you're gonna be making kind of a soft right, but you do have to go over the water there. Yeah, never mind me getting on top of the motorcycle there. We'll just say it was excitement. But yeah, tons of birds, tons of wildlife. I mean, this is really where the nature really hits you, and you really feel like you're separated from just cars and traffic, and you get to experience Florida in a different way.
Looking for somebody with whom could be my wife. Oh, life is rad, life's a bust. All I can do is
Definitely be prepared to cross over. There's going to be some sections where you're going to have to get either on the left or the right of the levee of the gravel road. But essentially, that's if you're going to be using your phone. I'm assuming you are going to be on Google Maps. You'll be able to see which side where the gravel ends, or just keep going and make it an adventure. I mean, if anything, the worst, you'll have to turn back and just kind of cross over when you find a crossing point.
what she would say. Oh, life is rad, life's a
Yeah, kind of like we did right here.
all I can do is fight, baby, walk, I can't trust.
So right towards the end, it's the gravel kind of turns back to road, and there we saw a cool dog. But it's not residential, but you do get more houses. With that, it's just you're gonna get the occasional car, so definitely look out for that. But again, that's probably I don't know, I can't remember in miles, but it's pretty much towards the end. Oh, and this area was cool. This was we just saw a bunch of palm trees, and I wanted to take some photos down there, and we came across this cool dude here. He's Jamaican, born in Jamaica, and he manages this farm, which is amazing. And he wound up giving us some sugar canes, which was sick, and just all for free. Just kind of like wanted to know what we were doing, what we were up to, and just kind of hooked it up with sugarcane, which was great because Sammy and I hadn't eaten that whole day, and I think the sugar definitely came in handy. Yeah, there you go. That's me with my sugarcane load in the back. Just sugarcane and 3 bottles of water. Um, so here we're not making this. We're staying on the Miami Canal Road. We just kind of veered off just to take some photographs. But if you continue here and just keep going straight, you're eventually gonna hit John Stretch Memorial Park. And I mean, if you want to, you can definitely, if you have the time, you can make it a thing and go and check that out. But the first thing you're gonna hit is just before the park is Corkscrew Boulevard, and that's gonna be old US Highway 27. So I think that's a really interesting way. If you're gonna be heading back to Miami, you can just make a right on old US 27 and then just kind of follow that, follow the way down. But what we did is, because we were looking for gas stations, we kind of went over to US 27 and took that down just to look for a gas station. This big guy here was holding up the road, but again, just the cool things you come across when you just go out there and explore new things. And that's about it. I mean, we took this just all the way down and just basically took it back into Miami. This was again US 27. But yeah, guys, that's everything. That's basically the sum up of the trip. If I missed anything, if you felt like I wasn't concise with any of the information that I put out there, definitely let me know. Please leave a comment. Or like I said, you can check us out on Instagram, FeralXFolk, for merch, for blogs, just on Gentleman's Ride, moto cafes, all sorts of stuff. It's all there. Our email's there as well. Just any way of contacting us if you want to be part of our rides, if you want to know where to get our merchandise, or any questions you might have. We'll be happy to get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, I mean, this being the first video, one of, I'm hoping, many, depending on what the feedback is. But there's a lot of places over the years that I've been riding that I haven't found on. I mean, I think the amount of information that's out there for the adventure community in South Florida, personally, I think is small. And just information on websites, information on apps. So I'd like to make more videos about these like hidden gems, hidden spots that you can go and ride your motorcycle and just have fun. And if you want to know how I built the KLR, I guess with enough comments, I'm happy to put together a video as well, just giving you that information. But there you go. I hope you all have an awesome 2019. I hope to meet some of you all, and thank you for watching.